Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Shaykh, could you please guide us on how to get hikmat or wisdom in our life? Are any specific rules and techniques to be followed in gaining hikmat?
Rules and techniques, it is for a school. This is not a school. Hikmat, wisdom, it is the essence. Wisdom is the essence of knowledge. First, you have to have knowledge, not book knowledge. Not book knowledge. You have to have knowledge of Allah. You have to have knowledge of yourself to have knowledge of Allah. You have to follow a guide who will teach you about yourself, to make you to have knowledge about yourself, and from that knowledge about yourself, that distillation of that knowledge, to have that wisdom. If you ask other sheikhs in other tariqats, they'll give you a different answer. But this is the answer here. The tariqat al-aliyah. So you want to have wisdom. Be with the wise. Don't judge the wise. Don't say, are you sure you're wise? They never will tell you that they are wise. They say, you want to follow, follow. You don't want to follow. You know what? Don't follow. You can't follow. So no, I want to be. Are you sure? So many people want to take bayat. I say, are you sure? Are you sure? Ha ha ha. Are you sure? So they say yes. I say, okay. Because unless you are following someone who is going to teach you about yourself, you're not going to understand too many things. Day of Judgment is us explaining ourselves. Day of Judgment, Allah will open the book and we're going to see ourselves. That time in the presence of everything in creation. So you want wisdom, be with the wise. Did I take bayat with my shaykh to learn wisdom? Actually, no. I took bayat with my shaykh to be in safety. After a while, you're not shooting for the stars. You just want to make sure that the earth that is under you is not going to crack open. You just want to make sure that you're safe. Is that wisdom? I don't know what it is, but it's just kind of being realistic. I didn't want wisdom. I wanted safety, because I tried following this way, following myself, following books and following this, and it's not working. Why am I resisting to this man who's teaching me everything but good? So, but with that safety, they say, we'll teach you safety. How to run away from shaitan. How to run away from shaitan with the name of Allah. How to run away from your ego in Allah and the Prophet's way. How to run away from this dunya and your desires now. Now slowly from that it opened and it opened and it opened, and everything is connected to one another. And they are giving their wisdom to us anyway. Being very patient for years, teaching, saying, explaining, explaining, making us to go through it. They say, if you trust us, we will make you to go through these things. We say, we trust you. They make us to go through these things. Time by time, we start seeing it. But it is from them giving it to us. And so, usually they say all people are very wise. Why is that? Because they're very old. What does it mean they're very old? That means that they go through life, they observe everything, they experience so many things, and they're able to tell you what is important and what is not important, because they went through. Then we want to be like that. And Tariqat will make us to go through that in a very short time. Instead of spending 40 years to understand something, they make you understand maybe in 40 days. Yes. You go through midlife crisis, not at 40 or 50 years old. Once you take bayat, you enter into midlife crisis. Some, before they take bayat, they enter into midlife. What is midlife crisis? Who am I? What am I doing here? What does this all mean? Da, 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 da. Yes? And sometimes they are teenager, 20s, 30s, they're already thinking that. They say, good. Now you start wondering, you start asking questions to yourself. You try looking for answers everywhere, but you didn't try looking for answers from the prophets. Or you didn't try asking answers from the saints. So are you ready now to listen to them? Yes. Okay, sit. And slowly, you start experiencing, seeing things, and I can only speak for myself, and I'm saying it is a journey that is never ending. It is beautiful. It is hopeful. It is difficult, but they give us the strength to do it. And we are bounding back to our Shaykh, to our Prophet, and to our Lord. The most kind ones, the most merciful ones. I trust them. I don't trust myself so much. I trust their kindness and their mercy. I don't trust you all so much, or this dunya. So it's a good deal. Assalamu alaikum.